Now, the High Court will today deliver a ruling on a case filed by the Alliance for Real Change presidential candidate Mohammed Abduba Dida, who is seeking to stop the presidential debates. According to Dida, the debates slated for July the 10th and 24th have discriminatory guidelines, contrary to the country's constitution. Dida wants all the presidential candidates granted equal status when outlining their visions to the electorate during the debates. But even as the court delivers its ruling today, President Uhuru Kenyatta and NASA presidential candidate Raila Odinga have already withdrawn from the debate, citing lack of consultation by the organizers. Right, we want to get more information from our Chris Thairu, who's at the Milimani Law Courts. Chris, a good morning to you. What time do you expect the ruling?
That calls itself Germany's Gate to the World.
To live from Milimani Law Courts. The initial information that we had is that that ruling will be delivered here in Nairobi, but we've talked to some of the authorities here at Milimani Law Courts, and they've told us that that ruling will be delivered in Mombasa and not in Nairobi. And so we'll be linking up with our colleagues in Mombasa so that at least we can get the update on the ruling. But of course, it's about that presidential debate that is supposed to take place on the 10th, that is on Monday. And remember that even as we await this ruling, the President Uhuru Kenyatta, who is seeking his re-election bid and the Jubilee ticket, as well as his main rival, the NASA presidential candidate Raila Odinga, have already made it clear that they will not be participating in that debate. The main reason being that they have not been involved even in the planning. And remember that those who are in the planning part, that's the Debate Media Limited, who are the respondents in this case that has been filed by presidential candidate Abduba Dida. They have actually stated that they informed all the presidential candidates, and they even gave them the format in which that will be used, and even preparations have been ongoing at the Catholic University here in Nairobi, where the debate is scheduled to take place. For now, we'll still be waiting for that ruling, because even the planners of that debate also stated that for further communication, of course, they will be waiting for that ruling. And Abduba Dida, his argument has been that, remember that on the 10th they had planned to invite the two main contenders, that is Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga, but the other 6 presidential candidates have continued to say that it's discriminatory and they should be taken as they are all equal, and they are seeking that one position to take office that is at status come the 8th of August. Sophia.
Right, Chris, and do we know the whereabouts of Abduba Dida, the presidential candidate? Was he or is he at Milimani Law Courts?
Actually, we've not seen him. I've tried to call him, but his phone is not going through. But remember, he's not been that visible compared to that is Uhuru Kenyatta and Raila Odinga when it comes to the presidential campaigns. Remember that even the media has been looking for the other 6 presidential candidates, apart from Ekuru Okota, who has been at least holding campaigns in Naivasha and Nakuru for the last 2 days. The rest, we are yet to see them or actually try to trace their steps. But of course, if at all he might be having that information that that ruling will not be delivered in Nairobi and rather it will be delivered in Mombasa, then we presume that of course he will be in Mombasa waiting for that ruling, Sophia.
All right, many thanks, Chris Thairu, there for us live from the Milimani Law Courts. And key to note from what he was just saying, in case you missed it, is that that ruling will be issued from Mombasa. Remember, the judges had been having that colloquium there the past week. So, of course, the judges handling this matter has been in Mombasa as well. So we'll be getting the details from that. And we have our teams there. So as soon as they're live, we will relay the same to you.